Welcome back to Redstone to Riches. I just dropped by my iron farm to grab some iron blocks, but I've been standing here for a minute, noticing it's kind of quiet. I'm not sure what's going on here because I didn't change anything, and yet we don't have any iron golems spawning. Well, I guess I lied. I did change something. I updated the world to 1.21.8, which, I don't know, maybe made a difference. Maybe the villagers just need to sleep in a bed. To get things moving again. Anyway, I came by to grab some iron because I want to make my way back down to the storage system. Oh, yeah, I should probably close that up. We took that extra villager out of here. Yeah, from the farm. Over to the other side of the mountain to do another. Oh, okay. Okay, I see. Oh, hello. I think I see the problem. We've got iron golems spawned in the vicinity. Okay, so we still haven't figured out what is spawnable around here for this farm. All right, okay, that makes me feel a little bit better. I thought somehow the update broke my farm. Phew. Anyway, you guys had some good tips for how to do our little walkway underneath. Hello. Oh my gosh, they're everywhere. Our walkway underneath, our iceway, I should say, underneath by our storage room. I had a little conundrum of I wanted to keep it an ice boatway, but I didn't know how to get out into our chests and still have all the head-hitting guardrails and all that stuff. And so you guys said, don't use iron bars, use chains. Yeah, chains. That's a good suggestion. We're going to give that a go. I'm hoping this works how I think it's going to work. But let's make a bunch of chains so that we can make our way across. I think we're going to need probably 6 stacks or so. All right, let's take that much and see what happens here. Oh, also, chest to drop into. So that was smart. Bang. And then we can walk right on out. We don't have to jump or anything. Forgot about that. That's a quick tip there because the chest is less than a full block, so the water is still there to catch you. And that's all you need these days. It's just a little sliver of water to prevent your fall damage. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so the idea was that we put chains across the bottom here, and that will hopefully still hold the boat in. So I'm going to go ahead and take all these iron bars out. We'll put the chains in, and we will give it a test run. Hopefully this works. Okay, there we go. Chains are in. Now, we need to take this thing for a test run. So we'll put our bamboo raft down. First of all, I just want to make sure we can't get out. Okay, yeah, obviously there's a hitbox there that's keeping us in. And no matter where we are on this, we are still on the ice and sliding just fine. So yeah, I think this will actually work. Okay, now the next part was I kind of wanted to be able to choose to just run and do head hitters on the ice to go super fast. So we would put something above our heads right here. Now I'm thinking if we use these iron bars, then we should be able to just, still walk in and out just like that. And then we can also... Oh, it is going to be a little bit harder to line ourselves up to do head hitters as we run across, though. But let's see how it feels. Let's do a small section here. Oh, that reminds me. I got some more chests to put in. Yeah, not too bad. It does require us to stay kind of aligned with this as we run. But I think we're capable of that. Oh my gosh, the hitboxes. The hitboxes are so small on these things. It's frustrating every time I make a mistake. That scared me. Went too far. All right, that should be it. Yeah, this is really good. We can walk in and out. We've tested the boat, and now let's see if we can run the distance. There's a lot we got to clean up here, but yeah, as long as we stay kind of centered, which is harder than I thought it would be actually, we can just run along here and make our way pretty fast. So if we don't feel like getting our boat out, we can just do that. We have choices, which I like. And we can just do this as well, not even use it and still be on the ice. So that's pretty good. Thank you to those in the comments who suggested that. All right, now that we got that done, there's a few things I want to do back in our farming area today. First things first, I want to expand our bamboo farm. Now, I kind of regret putting up walls on all 4 sides of this because I knew when I built it that I was going to want it to be a dual purpose, not only bamboo, but also sugarcane farm. Hello, friends. Our friends are still here. What about the one that was supposed to be doing work? Hello. Oh my gosh. Do we have more skeleton horses or are they all just hanging out? I don't see the other Allay. I think he bailed on us. I gave him a job and he took off. Wow. Okay, I see. Oh, our iron farm's working again. Okay, good. All right. That had me a little bit nervous. Yeah, I'm not seeing RLA anywhere. Hopefully we find them someday. If not, pretty easy to duplicate them. So the idea here is we can use our flying machine here to be much wider than we made it. We've only made it like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 wide. I think we can expand that even more. Bamboo is coming in fine. We're doing okay. So even if we need to lose a couple rows of bamboo to make room for some sugarcane, I think that's totally fine. However, one thing I need to do, I need to remove glass. Why? Why, Mojang? Why is it so difficult to remove glass? The one thing that you can like throw a pebble at and it would normally break in real life, I can hit with a diamond pickaxe and it takes multiple swings to break. Doesn't make any sense. Fix your game. Okay, here we go. Super fun. That never gets old. I love watching this thing harvest. It's like once I took down the glass wall, I was like, yeah, I want to watch it right now because that's so much fun. All right, so here's the idea. We are going to take our flying machine and we're basically going to double it because right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 kind of going on these arms that go across on each side. So if you count this one, it's behind this piston. It starts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can actually go 10 out on each side. So if we take this whole thing and we move it over to kind of the center here, we can double it in size. So we only need one flying machine. We'll take care of all that bamboo, and then we'll have the same size farm over here for sugarcane, and we should be good to go. We'll have a nice farm mix of bamboo and sugarcane with one single flying machine in the middle to take care of it. There's some things I need. I need more gold for powered rails and more slime for the arms. So a little bit of resource gathering before we build this thing up. Typical Minecraft. Let's go get it. And before I panic about how much is needed, let's see. Okay, we've already got some slime. So I know I need to add 10 more slime blocks, and we have almost 10. Okay, so slime not a problem, but we are short on gold, which means I guess I'm going to the nether. Uh-huh. Okay, no problem. Love the nether. Not afraid of it. We're going to go be brave. Ooh, slime caught in a bolt. Perfect. Right? You're going to give me slime balls? Uh-oh, sorry. Free cow now. Free cow. I need the cow also be in a boat. Perfect. No slime balls? No slime balls. Excellent. You know what I'm going to do, though? That was actually pretty clever. Let's just plant a boat out here where we know the slime spawn. Bang. And then hopefully slime will be in there. Or a creeper. Probably a creeper. Also, I had a lot of people say that this should have worked with the cauldron of lava above this. I think I emptied this out. And it kind of works, but it is so much slower now. So I think I'm going to have to put the sticky piston in, which I don't know where it went, back in to pull that out. And then again, just push the button to harvest when I need to. So I tried. They changed the way the farms work apparently. And we have some free range chicken as well that I don't know if they glitched through or what. But I'm not worried about that right now because focus. We got to go to the nether. I'm actually a little bit tired of coming all the way over here to go in the nether. So I think what I'm going to do is, yeah, we're going to take this portal down and move it over to our base just so that we can go in and out of the nether a little bit faster. I know this lava's been useful, but I think it's run its course. Oh, plug your ears. Oh, good. They fixed it. The portal breaking used to be so ridiculously loud that it hurt your ears. I'm glad to see. Or maybe it's just a resource pack that I have on that quieted it down. I'm glad that wasn't as bad as it usually was. I'm taking everything. I don't know why. You never know when you're going to need magma blocks, I guess. I'm just taking it. I might be a hoarder. I'll look into that. Okay, so I think I have an idea. I've been looking at the end of this bit here, thinking, well, we kind of ran out of room to do another section of storage. So what is it I could do with this area? And now I think I know the answer. I think this is calling for a portal right here, isn't it? Now, big question. Do we do it off to one side? Have one side do the portal, another side be like, I don't know. We'll figure it out. There's always something that comes up. I think that's what we'll do. I thought about maybe putting it in the middle, but I don't really want to have to walk through the portal every time I fall down either. So yes, let's put it off to the side. I'm kind of expecting this to link with the other one. Let's find out. It didn't. Okay. All right. We're not linked with the other one. I guess that's a good sign. I have my gold on, right? Just in case. We are in a crimson, which is kind of nice. Kind of nice. I'm going to need this. And apparently that's the first time I've collected crimson so far this season. I like these shroom lights. They're very useful. Now the question is, how do we get gold? Well, there's a good bit of gold right there. Let's just go up and get it. Except for the fact we're gonna make some people mad. I could put him in a boat now. I mean, we could use him for trading later anyway, but yeah, let's just get him in a boat. Thank you. And then he won't attack. Little dude be fine with this whole thing. It's okay. And let's see, how do we want to do this? We probably want to just go ahead and get this with Silk Touch and then smelt it. I think that's going to give us the biggest return here. Okay, that's 6 more rails. Excellent. We're going to need a lot more than that, though. Just realized there's going to be hoglins, and I did not bring my shield, so hopefully we're okay with our gear that we do have on to fight without any kind of issues here. Oh, never mind. Our job's going to be taken care of for us by the piglins. Should I help? This is almost hard to watch. He can't even hit a shot. There you go. There you go. Much better. One more and you got this. Maybe one more. One more and he gave up. All right, fine. Finish the job for you. You're welcome. I do need to be careful. I will easily lose track of where we kept this portal. There we go. Down there. We could do a scumpus. Yeah, you guys, if you don't know what a scumpus is, my good friend Skizzleman invented this, and it's very smart. It's simple. You just place a block that doesn't belong in the nether, and with torches on top, point back to where you need to go. In this case, we need to go this way, and we'll see our portal. So hopefully at any point in time as we're wandering through, we can see that pretty easily. And yes, iron blocks, because we can. And it's real easy to see in the nether. Uh-oh. Gotta fight. Wait. Is he scared of the... He's scared of this! Wait a minute. If I have this in my hand, will he run away? Run away! I mean, what's happening right now? Why isn't he attacking me? Okay. Okay, so the key is, in order to keep that in range, every time we feel like it's kind of go out of sight, now we need to put another one down. Now, you go through a lot of torches like this. Now, in this case, we want to go diagonal. So there you go, 2 torches pointing that way, and that will lead us to that block, which will lead us to the portal. So we'll just keep those in mind. Every time we wander off a bit, we need to make sure we place another one, and we'll never get lost thanks to the Scumpus, the Skizzleman Compass. Ooh, nice deposit on that one. All right, 23. Still not enough. Oh my goodness, look at what we found. There is a bastion. Okay. I am not ready to go in there, although I know there's going to be lots of gold to score if we do. Plus, it looks like we'd have to bridge across some lava to get to it. Good to know where that's at. I don't think this guy's going to like me very much. Because I'm going to take this gold now. Okay, buddy? Yeah. Is that cool? Okay, cool. He said that's fine. He said, hey, you said it was fine. Oh, right. Maybe we get a little fishing rod thingy and a saddle and ride our strider over there when the time comes. I forgot how these things work. I never use them. Oh, there's a guy over there I think wants to say something to me. Did you want to say something to me? Hello? You got... Oh, right. Sorry guys. You can go now. Yeah, go ahead. I'm just gonna sneak up on this guy. Knock him into... Get in there. Yep. Sorry. All right, good news. I think we have enough gold. We've got 64, 11, we got 75. 75. That should be enough. And I got lazy with my scumpuses. Uh-oh. After I gave you guys the whole tutorial on how to do compasses, I stopped placing them. I got a little excited as we opened up and saw that bastion. Aha! Woohoo! That's why you do it. Okay. There we go. Love the compass action. Going home. Okay. We got everything we need. Let's get building. Sweet. I guess that's done. That wasn't too bad. All right, let's check it out. Let's see. Oh, we've got some strays. They kind of glitch through the leaves and stuff. And yeah, let's pick up our... there's going to be a little bit of bamboo that makes its way over into the sugarcane side. So I haven't figured out what I want to do just yet. So I'm just storing it in some double chests for now. And we're getting quite a lot. So excellent. Now we can use that for paper trades, I guess. And if we ever need sugarcane for anything else, I don't know. I don't know what we'll use it for. But hey, always good to have it on hand just in case we want to use it for something. Now I need to decide what I want to do because I built the glass up way tall for the bamboo, but I don't really need to do that for the sugarcane. But it kind of looks a little funny that we've built up these walls and just on one side, just on half of it. So I don't know, but I'm gonna walk away from this. I just wanted to get that up and running because there is something else I want to do. Last episode I mentioned I might be interested in trying out some TNT duplication. So I want to use it for tree farms because I hate chopping down trees. It's like my least favorite thing to do in Minecraft. So if we can make a tree farm that utilizes TNT duplication to blow up the tree and collect the wood and stuff like that, I think that would be a good thing to have. So in order to do that, as far as I know, we are going to need some coral, which means I need to find a warm ocean biome with, you know, coral and stuff. So I guess we're going on a little adventure. We need to find it. Oh, look at this. You guys friends? No. All right. Let's go find this ocean. Off to a good start. That's the opposite of what we're looking for. All right, finally getting away from the ice, and it looks like, I mean, this looks like a beach. It's not a desert, I don't think, but at least the climate is changing a little bit, so hopefully we're on the right track here. Getting warmer. Alrighty then. That's the biggest watermelon I've ever seen. What just happened there? Something just got updated. Oh, another one. Look at this. I don't know if I've ever seen this before. Oh, okay, it's not four-sided. Hey, buddy. This savannah village is wild. Oh, yes. Look at what I found on the other side of the village. That's what we're looking for right there. All right, we're kind of far out. How far did we go? We are 3,000 by 3,000 blocks away. Oh, my gosh. Okay. Pretty far out. Oh, and desert as well. Okay. All right. Well, it's good to know that this is out here, and that's what I'm looking for. Yes, yes, yes. I need to go get some of these. I don't want to have to dive too deep though. And this is a specific one that I'm looking for. I think it's a fan like those. Maybe I should have looked that up before I came out here to make sure I got the right things. Also, we might as well collect some actual coral here. Not just the dead coral fans and stuff. Well, not dead coral. It's gonna be live coral, and that is until pickles. It's gonna be live coral, of course, as long as we keep it waterlogged. Oh, bubbles. Okay, I think I got a little bit of everything here. We've got our different corals, we've got our different fans, and our different blocks as well. Maybe I'll get a little bit more of the brain coral because it does look pretty cool. All right, that's enough for me. I'm going to head back. All right, I'm going to build this above the water so that we're not blowing anything up that we didn't intend to. All right, let's see. So we need to make something like this. And then we put a detector rail right there. Need a wall in front of that. That's going to create that little lip right here so that the cart doesn't go past that as it goes back and forth. Another bit of slime blocks right hanging off that wall right there. Then we got to place TNT right underneath that wall. And then our coral fan needs to be right in front of that TNT right there. And that, I think, is all it takes. Let's get this out of the way. I don't want TNT falling down right here and blowing the whole thing up. So basically, if we just power this piston forward and then backward, that did not work. Not sure what I missed. Let's do it again. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Yeah. TNT happened. I just needed to flip the lever one more time. Every time we go forward, it... Sweet! Oh my gosh, I thought I didn't do it right. We have it now. Every time we flip this lever and it moves forward, TNT happens. Brilliant. Well, now that we know we're all good duplicating TNT, I think the next step for us is to build a tree farm. Now, I've not built a tree farm in a long time, and I'm sure that technology has changed, and there's probably great ways to do it to where, I mean, ultimately it'd be nice to do all the different kind of trees, which is kind of crazy considering, you know, we have mangrove and crazy trees, and even acacia is kind of hard to farm. But I'm going to do a little bit of research, and we'll just see what we can find out on YouTube. And I'm curious to see how they're pulling this off. Maybe we'll learn a thing or two, and then hopefully we can take that learning and make it our own. Digging around on YouTube, I found a tutorial from ncolyer that says it will do 12 different types of trees, and it didn't really take that many materials, including don't need a lot of slime. I expected I was going to need a lot of slime for pistons and slime blocks and stuff. And this one literally has none, so I'm very curious how that works. So, you know, we're just going to build it, and then we'll learn after we build it how it's doing. This takes me back to when I was first learning Redstone, and I would just copy tutorials from other Redstoners, and basically as I was making them, I would dissect the Redstone and be like, oh, okay, now I understand why that's doing that and that's doing that. I'm going to do the same thing with this tree farm. So we're going to build this basically just to understand it. We may end up using it, but I would like to just understand it and then start thinking about if there's ways that we can improve it or make it our own. And with just this set of materials, I don't really think this will take us that long. So let's get to it. Alright, I've built up some of this, not all of it. It's got a lot more automation that needs to be added to it, but I'm kind of curious to see if that TNT duper works. That doesn't even use a coral fan, which I find very interesting, and there's a good chance I'm just going to blow up everything I've done here. So, I figure why not give it a shot? You know, because I'm very, very curious and I want to learn something. So, I think if we just flip this trapdoor, that's going to send a signal up the scaffolding, which is going to drop a TNT. And if I'm right, then that's great. If I'm right, that's great. That'll duplicate a TNT, it'll drop, and it should blow up somewhere right around here. And that's waterlogged, so I think we're okay. But I just want to make sure this part works before we move on. So here goes nothing. TNT duplicated, and it landed on the obsidian and it blew up. I think that seemed good, right? Nothing up there blew up. Hold on. There we go. All right. Well, I'll call that a success. Now, the rest of this is really meant to be collecting and composting and giving you back bone meal and saplings and all that stuff so you can AFK, which is great. I can't wait to add that, but I want to just make sure things work manually. When I'm doing Redstone and learning Redstone from tutorials like this, I kind of like to take it in chunks and learn piece by piece. That's why I didn't want to build up all that stuff and then try to figure out what everything's doing at once. We've got a simple TNT duper. There's an extra bit here that's made for different trees that will nudge the TNT out if we need to for different tree types. We'll play around with that probably as we build more of this up, but I think I want to just plant a regular old oak tree and just see what happens here when we drop TNT on it. So we're going to do a crude test here. I'm going to plant an oak sapling right there, and we'll bone mill it, and now we have an oak tree, right? And then we'll do a little bit of that. We should see TNT drop. Let's see if we actually get hurt. Okay, that dropped on the tree itself. I think I just saw a sapling actually fall. Did wood fall as well? And would another one go off maybe for the same tree? Let's try one more, see what happens. Okay, yep, it blew away a little more leaves. Now, this log right here is not getting blown up, which means we wouldn't be able to plant another tree. I'm kind of feeling like something's not quite right here. I think it needs to be flipped on a certain time setting. Okay, luckily for us, we didn't blow all that stuff up there. Okay, so maybe that's part of it. Maybe we need to... Oh, hi! Free wood! Hello, gotta collect you. Oh, except my inventory is a mess. All right, we got 4 logs, 1 sapling back, a couple sticks. Okay, as long as we get 1 sapling back every time, I think that's a good deal. What happened here? I think... Oh, yeah. Okay, so our waterway spits out. Now we got to connect this up to storage and stuff like that. But, okay, that's working. So I feel like we've built this mostly correct. I just need to do the redstone circuit down here to get the timing of the TNT being created and stuff perfect. All right, I think this is what it needed. We got a little redstone circuit, just a loop going around, and that should hopefully help with the timing of the TNT drop. So let's give this a test now. I've also fixed a water canal so items will go up, and we should see them start to go into here. We haven't set the filters or anything just yet, but I just want to, again, just test to make sure everything's working. So if we put our saplings in our left hand and hold the bone mill in our right, I believe this is what we need to plant the tree. Then we'll just come back here, turn this thing on, and then bang, do this. It grows, and then TNT should be falling soon now. It's gone. Perfect. And another one, and another one. Seems like sometimes they don't grow before the TNT hits. Oh, it's good. This is working great. It's completely destroying the tree. Our inventory has a full stack of wood. I think we're collecting it as it's coming up the item like elevator that's directly underneath our feet. Of course, we are running out of bone meal. You can see saplings are also coming into our inventory, I think. Yep, there it goes. Saplings are also coming in. Of course, now we're out of bone meal. So there is a system that will... Hold on, let me turn this off. There is a system that will drop bone meal to us that I haven't put in just yet that we need to create. And I think maybe we can make it so that anything extra gets composted as well. I think I was literally just collecting everything that came up the item elevator. Look at that. We've already got over a stack of wood. Nice. And of course, our saplings are staying replenished. I would say that's a success. Oh yeah, we don't have to chop trees anymore. That makes me very excited. So with that success, I think I will wrap things up for today. We've got a sort of working tree farm. I want to test the different modes, but I got to add a few more bits and bobs onto this. I want to give it some time to marinate a little bit so I can think about what's going on here, because I really would like to put our own personal stamp on this farm if we can. So I'm going to give it some thought. Oop, we've got the basics though. We've got our TNT duplicator and we've got it going off just when we need to completely destroy the tree. And with this farm design, we can do all sorts of different trees as well with the different modes it has. So I'll put a link in the description for the tutorial that we followed to create this, so you guys can check that out if it's something you could use in your world. But yeah, I'm looking forward to infinite sources of wood here. So like I said, yeah, that's going to do it for me today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, you know what to do. Hit that like button. If you're not subscribed, make sure you do that before you go. And with that said, I will see you guys again next time. Have a good one, everyone.